Hey guys, this is Rise, and I'm here with Cholera, bringing you another game of the Ultimate Pro League 2009 Championship. Now, don't confuse that with the Ultimate Gamer, which was a TV show. This is StarCraft we're watching here, although there was a StarCraft player on Ultimate Game, whatever. Anyway, we're watching Bisu versus Hero, and this is going to be a pretty cool match because these two have some history between each other. But I'll save that for Cholera because he actually remembers it better than I can. But really, I mean, both these players obviously good in their own right. Bisu, one of the best, obviously, and Hero, one of those kids that you're like, wow, he might be one of the best. But then he never quite became one of the best, and we're still waiting to see if he might become one of the best. And certainly, if he can take a match from Bisu, again, he'll be well on his way to doing that once again. And you can even see, look at Hero's face. He's such a baby face. He's so young in this match, in this game, and really, he's got a long way to go. Oh, I do want to pinch him.
Yeah, unlike you want to pinch those cheeks. Unlike the player called Baby, who's just a little whiny kid. Seriously, I hope he like gets beaten up by everyone on his team because he sucks. That's right, Baby, you suck. And now you're growing old. You're like one of those child actors who sucked, and now you're gonna suck forever. Ha!
Corey Feldman all over again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you cry in front of when you lose to Jaedong. I mean, who doesn't even expect to? You should be happy that you got to play Jaedong. Anyway, sorry for the little. I don't even hate Baby. I was trying to be funny. Yeah. Anyway, so Bisu versus By.hero. What happened was, on Medusa 1, where you could build in the middle, one day By.hero was playing Bisu and decided to just school him. And he built a hatchery right in front of Bisu's natural expansion, started building sunken colonies and spore colonies and all sorts of crap, and just locked Bisu in. He couldn't actually, sunken his way all the way to the base because that was unbuildable, but he locked Bisu in. Bisu couldn't expand, he couldn't attack. Hero took the world, and he just kept Bisu in his base until Bisu was starved to death. It was one of the more amazing things I've seen against Bisu, especially. We were just starting off here with, I believe it was a overpool, or a, no, it's a 9-pool, no, overpool, coming from By.hero, and Bisu right now is going to start with, of course, his Forge Fast Expand on Heartbreak Ridge. Bisu, what can we say, hasn't been playing poorly, has always been doing well, and continues to do so recently. He's going to be representing Korea, too, as part of their delegation, of course. There's the drone about to go down! Bisu with his hero probes. It's just so tough to kill. They're the best probes in the world.
They certainly are, and it looks like he almost gets killed, though. I was so busy watching the probe die, I forgot that I was supposed to talk. I'm like, or almost die anyway. So I was enthralled by the probe versus drone micro. It looks like he may actually still be able to get a drone kill, although Hero's done a pretty good job of hiding that drone in the middle of the field, of the middle of the miners, I should say. And Bisu has felt comfortable enough to put his Nexus down after his Forge, which is typical against an overpool build anyway. So he's going to be able to put his cannons down now and have them down in time to receive any of those Zerglings. But it's not going to really matter too much. Those Zerglings are probably going to stay back at the base and try to take out that scouting probe, I would imagine, as is typical. And Bisu, of course, going to try to keep that alive as long as possible. I wanted to mention that I know you were talking about Hero's cheese and how it was very epic, especially against Hui Cheese. But Bisu, I think, has the ultimate cheese of all time, where he did the double proxy gateway into I forget whose Mineral Alliance. Who?
Pakchu.
Who was it?
Pakchu, otherwise known as Smeagol or Gollum.
who later committed suicide after losing to such a build. And I mean, Bisu... no, he didn't.
Well, yeah, we have to make disclaimers in case they sue us.
Anyway, it was epic, and clearly Bisu, I still think, remains the king of... has the ultimate cheese under his belt, even though he lost to a pretty embarrassing cheese to Hero. But anyway, on to this match. It looks like we're going to see a third hatchery going down at the lower left expansion for Hero, and another hatchery going down. So it looks like we're going to see some Neo-Sauron action, or a 4-hatch build. What do you think, Cholera?
I like this. It's definitely different. I wouldn't, not necessarily Neo-Sauron, but I like it. I like it because it's different. Different is good.
There's no den.
Yeah, there's no den yet. It is the 4-hatchery build, like you identified correctly. It is the 4-hatch Hydra Rush build, where you actually build the den pretty late. It's mainly just to get those massive numbers of larvae out. You do build some drones, But the main problem, of course, is teching slowly. And you know what Bisu's going to have? He's going to have his Bisu build-like DTs. And those are key. So we're going to see whether the Overlords can survive. That's going to be so critical for the outcome of the game. The Overlords, probably more so than anything else. Because if they don't survive, Bisu should have his base protected, because the DTs will just stop the Hydra Rush cold. And the tech will be too slow to get speed anytime in the near future. Actually, where is the Hydralisk Den? This is kind of interesting.
I don't know.
It's not a straight up 4-hatch build or 4-hatch rush. Maybe actually an econ 4-hatch rush, which would be a little strange. Maybe he thinks Bisu knows, so he's going to transition, or maybe he wasn't planning on it at all. I guess the standard, or sort of the at least the foreigner play, if I saw 4 hatches, would be to think Hydras. And it still will be Hydras. It still will be mass Hydras, but it'll just be slightly later, and it'll come, you know, with the lair. Probably because it's Bisu also. Let's not forget, he's known for his ridiculous DTs. Uh-oh, that Overlord's one hit, and that Overlord's critical. Man, Hero, what did you do? What did you do, Hero? Did you? Okay, is he going to old Hyuk himself? No, I don't know. The old Hyuk. We can't even use the word Hyuk anymore, because that means the play's surprisingly good. But old Hyuk certainly would do that. And also, it's going to die anyway to the Corsairs, so yeah.
It certainly is. There is the Hydralisk Den, and guess what? It's been scouted, so Bisu knows exactly what's coming at this point. And so, like you said, it's going to be critical whether or not he can take out those Overlords. He's definitely going to get that one that's out in the field, heading back to the base. You can see it coming out across the map now, going to intercept it perfectly. There it is right there. That Overlord goes down in 4 shots, and or 3 or something like that. And so this is going to be, I think, tough for Hero to really defend against. You can see he's actually sending some more over there now. Spire going down as well. It looks like he's probably going to do that for a couple of Scourge. First of a few Hydras coming out as well to try to defend this. Second Corsair out at this point, taking out that second Overlord. So really, this may be going into Bisu's favor heavily if he can't get those DTs out without any Overlords in the area. But I would imagine that Hero's going to actually get Overlord speed at this point, considering he's lost 2. So, I mean, really, that may not play a big role going into this later in the game. But anyway, Bisu going to get a good scout, see what's going on. He's going to probably head back to his base to avoid any run-bys and Hydralisk busks. And it looks like he's going Reavers. Wow, so a little bit of a throw. I didn't really expect that one, but he is going to go Reavers instead and try to defend that route, which is certainly a very viable route to go, as Reavers do a crap ton of damage if they're microed well. And Bisu, clearly one of the best players out there for the Protoss teams anyway, and Protoss race. And so obviously he's going to be able to micro them very nicely. He's got 4 Corsairs out, so this is a nice old school Sair Reaver build that I haven't seen in quite a while, so this should be fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, Bisu's known for the Bisu build, which is, of course, Sair DT, but he is also the best in the world at Sair Reaver, hands down. It doesn't get better than Reaver than his. Obviously, it's a girl build no matter what, because the best build in the world is Reach's 2-gate no gas build. But you know, otherwise it is a pretty damn good build with gas. It looks like the first Reaver is out, and you know, right now I don't love Hero's build at all, to be honest, because the whole point of getting those early hatches is to get mass Hydras, in my opinion, because tech is slow, and you need the Hydras to defend your forward Overlords. Like, he kind of did an in-between thing. He kept Overlords forward in a good position if he had Hydras to protect them, and if he was going for a bust, in which case you got Hydras way early underneath the Overlords. But he didn't do that. He went lair first and took forever to get Hydras. So now he's switching back kind of into that 5-hatch build, which is just a standard build, but he could have just gone for that in the first place, and it would have come more successfully. He wouldn't have lost so many Overlords. Anyway, he's going to go mass Hydras still. You know, it's a good reaction to this build, Corsair Reaver, if it's combined with good Scourge play. And, you know, if it was Jaedong, I'd be like, it's a great build, because Jaedong's going to kill everything in the air with Scourge. But I don't know. Not many people could do that, and Corsairs obviously are very good against Scourge also. If the Scourge aren't perfect and can't get that shuttle, man, he's going to be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, and this is bad. I mean, the Reaver has just landed right into the mineral line. He does have a very good pull, though. He gets him pulled right away. A dud! Oh, man, dud Scarab would start off, and actually, Bisu's in trouble. He may lose that shuttle. Oh, my God, that was close. Can he save it? Scourge on the way. Now has to drop the Reaver. Tries to get a shot off. Another dud Scarab. Oh, this is not good for him. And I don't know if he's going to be able to survive here. It looks like that shuttle. Oh, the shuttle goes down. Oh, no. Bisu loses the shuttle and the Reaver. not doing any damage at all except for almost taking out a spawning pool with the single Zealot. Zealot trying to take out at least a drone. I think he manages to get one, but that's going to be it as he goes down to a drone orgy right there. And he does manage to get a couple more Overlords, but really that was very ineffective overall for Bisu. And Hero now has built up quite a large Hydralisk force, and this is going to be difficult for Bisu to really fight against. And oh no, he actually landed some Scourges as well. So Bisu got to be a little bit more careful here and try to start having some better luck with those Scarabs. But Hero doing great with his pulls, making sure that they did dud after all. So well done for him. But this could be bad for Bisu, although he does have DTs out on the field now, so this is actually going to push Hero back quite a bit. So very well done by him. But man, Bisu still, I think, is in a little trouble here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe it has to do with this map also not being very good, because, you know, while the third base is kind of far away by land, the bases are still close together for the Zerg, and it's not like Andromeda where, you know, it takes ages to get to your expansion if it's outside the main three. Anyway, that's very good for Corsair Reaver. The problem is for Bisu is this right here. As you can see, he's trying to pick up his third at the correct timing, but he doesn't have the Reavers behind, and it's going to go down. All those cannons are wasted. The opportunity cost is huge. The Zealots are wasted. These are not Manlots. Manlots would have killed all those Hydralisks, obviously, but the Reavers do get there. Are they going to live? No, they're not. They barely save them. Well, they barely save... I guess they don't save much. No, they don't save anything. I was going to say, the second wave of Hydras, though, is about to finish off the expansion. This is a complete loss for Bisu here. It's going to take some Bisu action. Like, now Bisu's way behind. And you know, if anyone can pull it off, it would be Stork. But Bisu may have to be Stork here. I loved saying that. I had that totally set up. If anyone can win this, it's Stork. But it is Bisu here. Bisu's not as good as Stork in terms of coming back. He's good at getting in the lead. So we're going to see. He only has non-upgraded Zealots here, slow Zealots. Oh, this is so painful to watch. I mean, this is great to watch as a Zerg fan, I'm sure. And I'm a Zerg fan, so why is this painful to watch? This is pleasurable to watch, watching Bisu get schooled by speed Hydras. And right now, he can't afford enough stuff to handle these mass Hydras. He needs, you know, more Reavers. He didn't build up Reavers. He didn't build up Zealots. He didn't build up anything.
Well, I gotta say that clearly Bisu is Hero's anti-drug, because I mean every time they go against each other it looks like Hero just gets the best of Bisu, and
yeah.
I don't know what it is, I don't know how it happens, because you would not expect it ever, but for whatever reason he destroys him. Why are they still so slow? Why does he not have the speed upgrade yet? What the hell is going on here, man? I can't believe this. And now he can't even run him away because they're so damn slow. They're like, oh my god, they're on crutches or something. Now it looks like he's sending out another shuttle with a... No, he's got to go back with the shuttle, because now all those Hydras that were chasing his Zealots can go around the back door or break down the front, which is what they're doing. And Bisu finally gets his Reaver out there, but not even one Scarab gets shot off before the Hydras disengage, and now Bisu clearly behind. And man, my dog farted and it stinks. Cholera, you're up.
WTF BBQ. Yeah, I think it takes a certain amount of testosterone to use Zealots properly. They are the most manly unit in StarCraft. And, you know, Bisu's got great technical skills and everything else, but he's not known for his Zealot play, honestly. And, oh, man, this shuttle... Oh, God, it's going to go down. Oh, but it gets a DT in. See what I mean? He's great with his, like, gas units. Anyway, there's the DT about to go down. This game is practically over for Bisu.
So is my dog.
Wow, that is a lot of Corsairs going down. You know, Bisu falling apart here. You know, that's something you don't hear. You hear very rarely. But you know, despite having a good counter to the 4-hatch build, he really just was unable to do anything with his Corsair Reaver, and you can account it a little bit to luck, but I think most of it was bad decision making by Bisu to go for this build, and also credit from Hero for those great pulls, the instant pulls, like you're saying. And here comes the first storm. Are they going to get there in time? No storm yet. Ouch, that would have been a good storm target, but oh man, Hydra gets sniped also.
Wow, man, that is not good. Bisu is playing like a noob against Hero. I don't know what's going on. He's got Reavers that are just crawling around by themselves. He's trying to put. He cannot get that third base for anything. And Hero, oh no, he's going to defend against all these Zealots with a ton of lurkers. That's horrible. There's no observers in the field. He can't even see the lurkers on the ground. And he's losing those slow-ass Reavers because they can't run away, obviously. And man, it is just not looking good. Hero playing a great game here. He's basically dictated the pace of this game from the start, and really Bisu has not had much to say about it. You know, I thought Bisu was playing well, and as soon as he put that Reaver in the shuttle, I was like, oh man, look at Bisu, he's doing his thing, he's going to do well here. And he failed completely, miserably. He's like that picture of the guy who's swinging at a ball, right, in baseball, and he's getting hit in the face with the baseball at the same time. I mean, it was just like swing and a miss, and you got hit in the face on top of it. So just horrible to watch, and honestly, it's painful to watch because you can't help but admit it. Bisu is so pretty that everybody loves him, you know. So even though you like Zerg, you can't help but want to see Bisu win because he's Bisu. But Hero clearly going to take this one away from Bisu, and like you said, very well done. Can't take anything away from Hero's play. Maybe he's becoming that really good player after all.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to just be consistent. I mean, that's the thing with Bisu and you know, Jaedong and everything. They lose sometimes even embarrassingly, but they are consistent in being overall very good. And you know, Hero along with dozens of other players just needs that aspect of their game to go well. But he is going to beat Bisu, the great Bisu, in this game. I think. Hero's the kind of player who makes Bisu look bad, not necessarily make himself look great, but certainly he deserves credit for this. You know what I mean? Like, because Bisu's so good, usually you see him losing shit, and it's like, oh man, Bisu's sucking. In reality, it's not Bisu sucking so much as actually Hero playing damn well. And right now, look at these lurkers getting in the mineral lines. Man, these tech switchers have been great. Full credit to Hero too. Snipe of the shuttle. Bisu right now. I mean, obviously he knows he's gone, but like he's also just playing sloppy. But that's all right. It's not like it wasn't sloppy play that lost him the game. There's GG from Bisu. It was actually really good play from the babyface killer here, and good work for him.
He's the lady man killer, actually, because he's the baby face. Oh, yeah, you can go. The baby face lady man killer, I guess what you call him. What is with his pants? Oh, my God, those are the lamest pants I've ever seen in my life.
They're
I can't even
pants.
watch him. Oh, he's wearing so he's wearing tights. That's horrible. God, I can't get that picture out of my head. Yeah, he lost to a guy in tights.
No,
he lost
I was kidding about that because he looked like that when he won the OSL too. He just the guy has no facial emotion. Anyway, it's a long-standing joke. I always say like, man, look at Bisu's facial reaction. He's so sad. Oh wait, no, it's the same. Botox, man. Wow,
look at him. No. Oh. Dude, his coach is ridiculous. He's been thinking that he's a Super Saiyan for the past like 10 years now.
You know, Hyuk actually got Best's room in the SKT1 house. Best, who used to be like considered almost S-class, bam, he's in the basement. Hyuk has his room now. Hyuk's Best is living with like not even S2. S2 got decent. He's living with like I don't even know who's really bad on SKT1 now. I don't know. The world's turned upside down.
Hyuk used to be the guy that we said was
bad. I know. I guess S2 still lives in that basement room. He's only won like 2 games. Those other Zergs that we don't even know the name of, yeah, those Zergs are still living there along with the thing was SKT1 is so damn good. Like they don't even play bad players. But definitely Best is down like not good. He's cleaning Hyuk's underwear. It has definitely just blown up.
And you don't want to be messing with Hyuk's dingleberries, that's for sure.
Oh, you really don't. I mean,
where is his commentary going? Down the toilet, man.
Great, it's going up, man. I'm gonna take a look. All right, who is All right, one sec. Dr. K. He's living in the same room as Dr. K, the captain. They're living in the basement.
The captain?
They got spider webs everywhere. They don't respect him. They got spider webs everywhere, you know. They got the silverfish crawling over the place. They got you know, it's the room with the boiler right like next to it, so it smells bad. That's where Best's living. That's where Hyuk used to live.
Oh, that's horrible. It's
Rumble.
It's like your kitchen after people crapped all over it.
Yeah, all right. Well, now that we explained where Rumble, Dr. K, and Best are sleeping, let's move on to the final commentary here. This will be Fantasy versus Shuttle. Should be an interesting game. GG.
GG!